So I'm a little out of the loop. Catch me up to speed here. Who is Casey? I should know this.
Casey?
Yeah. Casey's birthday bash.
Oh, Casey is, I literally just saw his face around here somewhere. He's in the back.
Okay.
But it is his birthday bash, so happy birthday to Casey. And let's start Wave A pools of singles.
Yep. Starting off with a rapid jab there from DaddyLongLegs. Not working out versus the tough guy mechanic, of course.
Yeah, something I actually talked to Schnickley about earlier was that he told me that you cannot rapid jab against Bowser specifically, because he can cut you off.
Yeah,
in a rapid jab.
And I mean, like that tough guy mechanic works all the way upwards of 100%. So you really got to be careful. A lot of times, if a character has a rapid jab and they also have the gentleman, it's preferred you go for the gentleman, just because that final hit will actually knock Bowser back.
Amen. All right, well, he's stuck on the top platform. I like that little jump, drifting back away.
Right now, DaddyLongLegs doing a great job keeping Grandma above him. That's pretty much where you want Bowser to be. You don't want him to get a chance to land and then start pressuring you with his really strong tilts and low-hitting aerials.
Oh, that's right. I mean, Grandma here at 161.
He's definitely living, but at this point, he's dangerously close in range of a down throw up tilt or a down throw up smash, depending on how good his mashing is.
Or projectile back here, you know.
True.
Oh! What the taunt, really?
Okay, Daddy's feeling himself. That's good. I like to see that. Yeah, and it's looking like Grandma's having a really tough time dealing with the grenades that DaddyLongLegs is using to great effect.
Oh, yeah. And Grandma's at 219.
Yeah, Banjo can struggle to kill. Usually looking for that Wonder Wing or that up tilt, like I just mentioned here, which will take stock.
Nice. Yeah, at that one, you're not recovering out of that.
No.
I mean, you could try to mash out as quickly as you can, but that's still not going to do anything.
And I know we've been saying a lot of good things about DaddyLongLegs here, but Grandma's doing a really good job of spacing his forward airs. I think that's arguably one of the best tools in this matchup, just because Banjo likes to kind of throw his projectiles out like in a linear fashion.
Yeah.
And Bowser can get over those really easily and get that forward air and get something started.
Oh,
so.
Yeah, and that's, like you were saying earlier, that is a good tool for Bowser to use. I mean, you'll see like many other Bowsers do it as well.
Right. I mean, it's just one of his best moves all around. But like in this matchup specifically, you've got to use it to great effect.
Oh yeah. You can also cut off their approach, I think. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Like with the fair.
Yes.
Okay.
I really like what DaddyLongLegs is doing here. Like he's really sitting there and analyzing how Grandma's approaching, and he's positioning himself underneath these platforms. And he's also mixing up what he's doing once Grandma starts to come in. So he's making it very hard to get a read for what he wants to do next.
Yeah, and he's making advantage of that. There's that little grenade up, and yep, see ya. That's Ivy there coming out from DaddyLongLegs. I'm telling you, his Banjo's not something to sleep on.
No, it's not. I know that
it's scary.
He was incredibly excited when this character came out. He's actually a huge fan. Him and his brother are huge fans of the Banjo Kazooie series. So I know that he had told me once the character came out that he had made all plans to make the switch. But he has hung on to his Incineroar. But he's making this work. I don't think there will be a switch when we go to Game 2.
Yeah. I also like the adaptation play he's doing here. He's not like rushing in too much against Bowser, because the downside when you play against Bowser is you rush in too much, then Bowser can shut off your approach and then put you in the playground.
I don't know if you noticed that. Grandma showed me that, and I can't remember how you do it, but he was like running towards the ledge, and he just kept running. You normally can't do that.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yeah,
oh.
Hopefully if Gooshi comes back, he can get a little recap of that. That's pretty funny. It's a little interesting tech. It's not really useful, but it just looks funny.
All right, down throw. Yeah, obstacle for the up air there, but doesn't get the timing off of that jump.
Oh, good awareness there by Grandma. But see, that's what I was saying. Like, once you commit to that fire breath, you've got to cut it off early. Otherwise, Banjo can just start up the Wonder Wing, and there's really not a lot Bowser can do.
Yeah, that's very true. And gives him the feet.
Oh, DaddyLongLegs reels back in his chair. He wasn't expecting that one.
No.
Yeah, I
cow.
think he just wasn't ready to follow up on that drag down nair that he was doing. And once Grandma was on stage, he just kind of felt to just throw out the F smash, and it worked out for him. And I kind of understand why he would go for that. I mean, if you hit it, you just win. Even if you hit on a shield, like Banjo can't get a really devastating punish off of that. So
right,
you know.
So I mean, yeah, we're seeing DaddyLongLegs now, like sticking with the Banjo. We're not seeing him switch to Incineroar.
Yeah, we're seeing him stick with this stage too, and that makes a lot of sense to me. Basically him saying that, that was me. Let's run it back.
I mean, like, he did make some good adaptation play, like, from the beginning to the end. It's just closer to the end. That's where Grandma just was like, all right, you're going to do this. I can capitalize off what you're doing and stop your approach to KO.
Right.
And that's what he demonstrated to us in the closer of that game 1.
And speaking of capitalizing, what DaddyLongLegs was doing at the start of this match here is what he needs to be doing more of. That being keeping Bowser at the ledge, because heavies in this game really, really struggle when they're at the ledge in order to get back. And Banjo has a lot of nice tools in his arsenal to set up that ledge trap. So I really want to see him focus on getting Bowser to the ledge and keeping him there.
I'd like to see that too. Oh, command grab, not going to kill. But
yeah, Banjo is quite heavy. I believe he is on par. Good read there by Grandma. I believe Banjo's weight is on par with Samus's, if not a little bit heavier.
That sounds about right, actually.
Yeah, so he's running around like the Terry Snake category.
Mm-hmm. All right, tries doing the fall. Not rising, falling there. Sorry.
Yeah, and that down air from Grandma, I wasn't the biggest fan of. I feel like DaddyLongLegs should be catching on to that. He's done it a couple times now in disadvantage, and I'm sure that he could just jump up and get a fair punish on that.
Yeah, and I don't know how Grandma's still living. Well,
that's Bowser.
Yeah, I guess so. But that backer's gonna kill. Good little timing down there, catches Grandma trying to land, and that's where the backer came out.
I like that one away there, actually. Getting him in the center stage. Let's see if he can actually do something with it now. As we're seeing a nice conversion there. Good patience. And this is what I was talking about. Getting a punish on that downer. And that's exactly what he's doing right now.
Yeah, and I like that little grenade. Yep. See, this is what you were talking about.
Exactly.
I like this little projectile back air game coming in from DaddyLongLegs. He's like, once he gets the egg ready, he'll do something like that.
Beautiful awareness right there, knowing that the grenade would combo into that Wonder Wing. So that's really smart by him, showing that he's labbed something like that out.
And with that, DaddyLongLegs in the stock lead here. Well, I mean, he is that dangerous guy high percent, and against Bowser, that's you got to be very careful because any of his attacks will kill you.
For sure.
Very quickly.
To really elaborate on what you were saying earlier with the projectiles and back air, I mean, that's generally just a good strategy of most zoners in this game is throwing out the projectile and then putting out that aerial early to catch a jump in. So Grandma's really got to be patient, really pick his approach times.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, catches DaddyLongLegs on the upper platform there and gets the fair. So we are at 1 stock apiece.
Oh, but these nairs are just putting so much damage on. This is not looking good for Daddy all of a sudden.
83%.
Adding up
100.
Quickly. Yeah.
Command grab?
He should not die from this. Yep,
no.
He's living.
Great DI there, even though I couldn't see it earlier from the bar in front of us.
All right. Grandma getting a little bit ambitious going out there for that forward air, but he's still in a really good position right now. He's got DaddyLongLegs at dangerous percents. I mean, we're talking that this probably will not kill. It does, though. Oh, no.
It does.
Yeah, he had just a little bit of rage from that being at 80%.
How about that?
Yeah.
That was just a big boy.
I think that was a good showing from both.